So when I first came to Legacy, it was 1985. And I remember Gary.
As everyone should.
As everyone should, exactly. Gary is a memorable man. Gary was a very good, he took photography with Michael, who works in the kitchen now. And also was really good at we were doing belt weaving at the time. And phenomenal artist in many ways. So tell us your thoughts, Gary.
Hi, I have my cheat sheet since usually the only person I'm in the habit of talking to is my cat. So, okay, so I'll use my cheat sheets. But to come up with one memory would be too hard to narrow down. My 7 years at Legacy produced too many good memories. My literal first memory of Legacy was being picked up by the airport by Jahan and Marcy Ann, a participant that year, with my wrists in ace bandages because I had just gotten casts off of both of my wrists. On the way back, we stopped by a grocery store and picked up what I still consider a large quantity of milk. And I forget the exact number, but it was about 20 gallons. When we got to the property, I was shown around by Alan Lindsay, who was my counselor the first year I was here, and with my first counselor, and with Sean Brown on his bike for a while. As someone who turned just 40, sometimes I have a hard time remembering some things. I think it says something about Legacy that I have such a vivid memory of one day in 1982. And I think for some Legacy participants, the impact may be meeting people from different countries or learning about different cultures or diets for that matter. For me, I think the impact is that one person can make a difference and that there are no unimportant people. To be important, you don't have to make large differences. The seemingly trivial things can have lasting and transformative effects on others. There are people who are remembered by history. There are countless people who are forgotten by history who have had significant positive effects on social change. I also think that we may not be aware of the impact on others. Sometimes people make monumental contributions to society. Equally important are the little differences in everyday life that may go unnoticed by society as a whole, but can mean a lot to an individual. The differences may be a new perspective or just a kind ear to listen to people. I have no question that the differences I have made to society may not be grand, but it is also my hope that to some individuals I have improved their everyday life in some manner. The small individual improvements that I hope I have made in others' lives is what I hope my legacy will be.